This is Bianca Speaks, and you're watching YurpTV.
This is Rari Love, and you're watching YurpTV.
Popo taking photos, yeah. Hey, talking is a no-no. Hey, hey, call me Quasimodo. You know me, 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 you know me. After that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper, yeah, that paper. You know me, you know me.
Rari and Bianca, what's happening with y'all, man? Yeah. So this is episode
I got
2.
candy in my mouth.
This episode 2 of our new segment with YurpTV, YurpTV debates. Last time we had Rari and Lisa, y'all remember? And this time we got Rari and Bianca Speaks. So this episode, man, is gonna be a little non-cultural, but more, sociable. As we're gonna like dive more into, relationships, whatever may come about, Let's start off with what's you guys' longest relationships?
Oh, okay. Well, my longest relationship was a relationship I actually just got out of for 4 years. It was an experience, because I feel like all relationships, everything in life is an experience, and everything happens for a reason, right? It helped me grow mentally and spiritually. I'm thankful for that chapter in my life, but at the same time, you got to break cycles, you got to move on in order to grow.
How long was how long was the relationship?
I definitely said 4 years.
You did?
She definitely said 4 years.
Oh, my bad. All right. How long was yours, right?
My longest relationship was 8 years.
Word.
Yeah, I was married, but we already talked about that before. Where I had my children, so mine definitely was. It was a lot of growth. It was a lot. It was like everything in one, impact in one. Because I was a teenager when I got with him, and he helped me grow. I mean, really and truly, from a teenager into, going into a long-term relationship, having children, being married, etc., etc. He helped me grow into the woman that I am today. So I don't take that from him in no shape, form, or fashion. But it taught me a lot about myself. And it wasn't really until after I got out of it that I really grew, if that makes sense, Because then you're able to see, like, what was wrong and what you would take into your next one and what you would like and what you don't like, etc., etc. But he helped me grow. He definitely did, for sure.
Now, would either of you call your past partners toxic? And what does toxic mean to you?
I mean, for me, toxic, I feel like that's just like an overused word now in like 2019, 2020. However, toxicity is definitely real. I feel like everybody has a little bit of toxic in them because no one's perfect. But, some people can be overbearing when they're trying to, push themselves on you or, push change on you. There comes a point where if you're in a relationship and you really love somebody and you want them to grow, you got to let them do their thing, and accept them.
What do you mean let them do their thing? What do you mean?
Just be who they are, of course you're going to plant little seeds in their ear like, hey, I may see this and that in you, and you might want to take those necessary changes in order for you to grow and be a better you. But of course, like I said, no one's perfect. So at the end of the day, it's always just about self-reevaluation as well. So what you may see in somebody else, you may have a little bit of yourself.
That's very true. And if I can just piggyback on what she said.
This is your TV debates, though. You can't disagree. But go ahead.
Yeah, if I can just basically, like when she was saying, allowing people to be who they are. That is a very true thing. When you push change on someone, you're not going to get but so far. Change has to come within. So in order to encourage change, you must encourage someone. So it's like you said, seeing something in, like, hey, I see this in you. You can do this. You're better than that. You're this, you're that. And just using encouraging words, because when you start using words that belittle someone, then they're like, well, this is wrong with me. You know what I mean? Instead of, I can be better than this, now it's, this is wrong with me. And they start zeroing into that.
So,
then it's just like, why you don't like me for
So
this?
is that your definition for, what's your definition for toxic?
Oh, no, I would just piggyback on what
okay.
you say. You know what I mean? I'll go get into that.
I got you.
So, were you finished with yours, babe?
Yeah.
Okay, so basically,
Babe. Oh, they're definitely not going to debate. Go ahead. Go ahead.
nah, it's all love. It's always love, even when we disagree. You know,
That's a fact.
it is most definitely.
Let's go.
My last relationship, which I don't consider the ones that I had after my husband, I don't consider those relationships. I don't. So I go back to my marriage.
It's
really
like you reach a certain standard.
Yeah, definitely. But believe it or not, and I know this is about to be on record, and when he says this, he comes like, finally. But I realized that I had a lot of toxic traits. I did.
So you were the toxic one. Yeah.
I'm not going to say that I was the toxic one.
You just need to grow.
Maybe I have to be honest.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to be honest.
Yeah, be honest.
Lord, this is like yeah.
I mean,
yeah, I had a lot of toxic traits. I did. And it wasn't until after, and I honestly, as I'm saying this, I feel healing within myself by honestly speaking on this. I had a lot of toxic traits, and I think I pushed him to do things that he may or may not have done. And that's not taken away from, but I'm taking responsibility, you know, for the ending of our marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking responsibility.
That's good because, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? Accountability. Yeah. There you go.
Yes, definitely.
Accountability is not running rampant these days.
Right.
People aren't looking at self. They're more so looking to point the blame. So,
and I was like that.
With that being said, do you feel like if you were in a different situation with a different person, that would be the same outcome? Or do you feel like it would be a different outcome?
I'm glad that you asked that. So this is the thing with relationships, right? And what I look for. I look for how I am with you. Because in different people bring different results. You know, you might get with this person and your humor comes out. You may get with this person and you just seem like you're angry all the time, etc., etc. So,
but let's look at it like this as well.
Okay.
Whenever you first meet anybody, right? When you're in the honeymoon stages, everything's all good. You know what I'm saying? When you first meet somebody, y'all start sleeping together. You know what I'm saying? It's all good.
Right.
Everything all good in the beginning.
Right.
It turns sour eventually. You know what I'm saying? Depending on the time invested, how fed up someone is, how tired someone is, or even how I would say how manipulative someone has been, depending on the case. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody is in love in the beginning.
But you'll see the signs, and no one can sit here and say that you don't see it.
Click on that same level when you first meet one another either, though.
When you first meet someone, or you're dealing with someone. When you first meet someone
would be different.
Yeah. When you're first dealing with someone, like, you know, the first couple months, 3 months, it's honeymoon phase. Happy land, sleeping with each other all the time, going out, seeing each other all the, you know what I'm saying?
But you can't say that you don't see the red flags. It's just everyone ignores them. You choose to ignore them.
And so, that's where I come in with my theory about I feel like anyone can love anyone. It's this theory where if you were locked in a basement or somewhere, or like a cave or something with another person, you're either going to love or hate them by that time you get out of that cave. Right. Love or hate is the only way. So either you're going to love each other and be together, or y'all going to kill each other. You know what I'm saying? That's the only two things that's going to happen outside of that cave when y'all come out of that cave. So being that I said that, I wanted to say you just become less tolerant of that person. You get what I'm saying? Because you let them slide the whole time, depending on how long it's been. You let them slide on everything. It's just eventually someone else becomes the apple of your eye, or someone else become, you know what I'm saying?
And in reality though, really and truly, and because of like what I do, I see a lot of relationships, and I try to come at it from a spiritually based viewpoint, but it really does come down to how you two connect and fit as a puzzle piece. You know, so like I was saying, it is what they bring out of you. I've had situations where I would get with someone and just I would be crazy as hell, like
crazy, like what,
like yo,
Those different
and
character traits
it
pop
does.
out.
It makes it pop out. Where I would just be crazy, like crazy. Just I mean, I'm telling you, like argumentative, really clingy.
Yeah.
You know, just like a lot of my bad traits would come out, and I would know it, and I'm just like, yo, like, but you're making me like this. Something about you is making me like this. Where I even got with someone who all I do is laugh. All I do is laugh. Even when I'm mad. Like, they gonna say something funny, and it is really funny. You know, so it's really about who you are with them. Like, does it bring your passionate side out? Do you feel good with this person? No one is saying that there's not going to be problems. No one is saying that, you know, when you were talking about tolerance, no one is saying that there's going to be times where, yo, I don't mesh with you. You know that we're humans. We're our own individual.
So, okay, so speaking about toxic, you know, in relationships or whatever, I think it's all about what you choose to put up with and how much you can endure. Because, you know, everybody's in like different spaces in their life, you know, mentally, spiritually, physically. So it's about what you can put up with, what you can teach that person, what that person can teach you, and what y'all can do to help each other grow.
Exactly. And that, I was literally just talking about this the other day. There's levels to it. So if you're growing as a person, right? So we're going to start as a base of you being a person, right? Okay? You got this one level where you have formed or you have grown to this stage of your life. So you're vibrating at a certain frequency. We're going to talk about vibrations because at the end of the day, we are a soul and that is what we do, okay? So now we're vibrating at this certain frequency. We are going to attract. So basically, when you're vibrating at a certain frequency, you will attract on that frequency. So even lower vibrational frequencies will attract certain vibrational frequencies. And, you know, I'm not even going to get into the fact of beings or light beings that attract narcissists and stuff like that. I'm not even going to get into that. That's a whole nother topic. So I'm just going to strictly just stick to, you know, normal people. Not people who have the issues, okay? And trying to get people. But basically, when you vibrate at a certain frequency, you will then attract someone on that frequency. So you can either stay stagnant at that frequency and have a relationship, or you can choose certain traits that you do not like from somebody else to then self-reflect and grow. Then you vibrate at a higher frequency. When you vibrate at a higher frequency, that's how you end up growing away from the relationship that you're currently in, and then attracting another partner, and then another partner, and then another partner. So each time you go up until you're at a place where you're like, hey, I am whole. So until you are whole, you will be in either one or two situations, right? Frequent partners. And honestly, I don't want to zero into what society looks at as bad. Because if they take what they're supposed to take, the frequent partners will benefit them spiritually.
But what do you think? What do you
Believe
think
it or
society
not,
considers bad?
Society looks upon frequent partners as an issue.
Yeah,
of course.
You don't think that's an issue?
It is, but it isn't. It depends on what you do with these partners.
So neither of you think frequent partners are an issue?
You think it's just sexually though?
Of course, that's what she said. Frequent partners.
Sexually.
You're definitely talking. You're definitely talking partners. You're definitely talking partners.
So okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Because I don't want to lose sight of where I was going with it, but relationships. If you ever see that person who's kind of constantly in and out of relationships, more than likely, if she or he is in frequent relationships, they have not learned what they were supposed to learn. So now they are attracting what you'll see as the same type of person. Okay? So until they are able to learn, you will frequently go through the same karmic cycle. So you can move away from this person, but you're not going to move away from the lesson. All in all, this is about your spiritual journey. In reality, it's really about you. So even your connections, your relations, and that's it, not just sexually, they're all in all about you.
What are you guys' thoughts on polygamy? That is a woman who has multiple husbands or a man with multiple wives.
You want to go?
I thought there was two different.
No. I looked it up. They're both. Either one of them could be polygamy.
Honestly, I feel as if that it should be one man, one woman. There you go. Yeah. And then just me, I'm like, I'm not the type. I'm not there for sharing. That's just me personally, Not for me,
Disagreement coming. Yeah. YurpTV, baby.
Okay. I have a very open mind.
No. Do not soften the blow. Tell us exactly.
I have a very open mind, and honestly, it really, to be honest, depending on, who my partner is, I would be open to it. Because there are different people out here. I love women, but not in no crazy way.
You mentioned before you've been bisexual before, right? Have you?
Oh, so you just gonna make yes, previously. Right. I don't like to call myself bisexual anymore.
All right.
Or even title myself. I love souls, and I'm open. I guess I don't even like to say I'm open. I used to be open to a woman or a man, but I ended up closing it off because
toxic.
I had one woman that was extremely no. And I just said, yeah, I prefer a man. Two women together, it creates a lot of problems. There's no balance. That's really what it is. It's the balance. It's the missing balance. But the reason I would be open to poly, more or less, is getting through society. I believe it will be a lot of help.
Exactly.
So, if we have another wife, she's in there cooking, but you really have to come to a certain level of security.
Right. So B, what do you think?
You know what I mean?
What do you think, Bianca?
I'm not sharing no dick. And I know it's deeper than that.
It's way deeper than that.
Looking at society and
deeper.
all of that, and just me personally, just me and my feelings. Maybe if I could set my feelings to the side, I could look at it from a more cultural and societal aspect. But
when you say it like that, like sharing dick, I ain't saying.
Nah. Don't change. Do not change.
I'm not about to change because it's it really depends on how. I think that if I'm madly in love, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about. Can I cuss?
What?
Okay. That just means that.
YurpTV, whatever. This is the rawest is gonna
okay, cool. So I can be wrong. Okay, cool. Let me get ready to do it in. So, I don't. If he fucking me good, I don't want him fucking nobody else. But this is my thing. I can do poly if I'm number one. Everything goes for me. I dictate everything. If I can dictate everything, then I'm cool, and I know what I'm capable of. I don't think. I really, honestly, and this is just me being honestly speaking.
You need to be honest the whole time. I don't know what you talking about.
Yeah, I have been honest the whole time. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just being raw with it because I know how this is going to sound. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I don't think that I would get a woman that is, you know what I mean? I think that if she fucking him better than me, I'm gonna have an issue. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of it. She got to go, baby. She got to go. We need to choose somebody else.
That's what I would just do 2 men. I would
just do 2 men.
No, I wouldn't do that. That's OD.
You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? You don't want to share. You don't want to share no dick, but you want to share your vagina though.
So it's
these niggas
for
wild.
one, I I'm not committing to shit that don't fuck me good anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need anything else. If I commit to you, that's because you fulfill me in every way, but you especially fulfill me sexually.
Well, you know, I feel like I would have my top dog too. You know, my other one.
But
he
so
just want to do my bidding for me. To be honest,
he doing what?
Do my bidding for me. Do what I tell him to do.
Oh, he gonna do it. But see, Bobby can't have the female do what we. When
That's
the
a
female,
fact.
she cook,
Yep.
she clean.
Help with the
Niggas don't
kids.
be doing shit
Help
for
with the
real.
kids.
Niggas don't be really doing shit but bringing money. But bringing money.
Just because you done dealt with niggas that don't be doing shit like
Now, I
that.
ain't gonna say it. My niggas don't be doing shit.
Hey.
I'm just saying, like, niggas don't really do the household shit.
I mean, you gotta deal with a guy that has their own apartment or their
Yeah, you
own.
might be right.
Domesticated guy.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
you go.
Yeah, maybe you're right, but I still don't want two men. I think that's OD. I like.
First of all,
the
one of them
feminine.
niggas gotta be gay in there. It got to be. Cause what two dudes?
Nah, I
go-
think you swap with him, right? Like you go fuck him and then.
Like I said, I
It's
just
his
want one of
turn.
them to do my bidding.
So you
Nah, she
Maybe
capping.
every once in
You
a
want
while.
both of them on you at once. You know you capping.
Nah.
She want them both on her at
But
once.
see, with a female,
Let me ask you
females
something real
are
quick.
nurturing.
Do you think that every woman's fantasy is two guys in them at once? Not in the same hole, but you know, two guys beating them down.
Nah,
I
I think
everyone's fantasy.
I think that's OD.
Have
Like,
y'all had threesomes before?
I have had a threesome.
Yeah, with two girls, two guys.
With
Keep it a buck.
with girls and with a guy and a girl.
You've had three girls, so it's been three girls and then two guys. I mean, a guy and a girl.
No, like I've had done just females,
Yeah.
and then I have done, you know, like my dude and another female.
Mm.
And I am gonna be honest.
Yeah. You liked it.
Yeah, I did.
You loved it.
I loved it. I did. I loved it. But I'm going to tell the truth.
Yeah, tell the truth.
Over time,
It got toxic.
it got toxic.
Mm.
It started getting to the point where, like mentally, it was hindering me.
Mm.
But I liked it.
Mm.
You know, it was like watching porn, and it's like if you watch too much porn, like it's a little OD, and I felt like I started craving it sometimes.
Mm.
But then it was like trying to have a relationship while doing that. You just cannot mix the two. You can't. Feelings and, you know, trying to have fun or get off. It's just like watching porn and then after this, like, what the hell is this on my screen? You know what I'm saying? Get this filthy shit off. So after you get off, you like, don't touch me. And that started to create a issue mentally. And I can be honest about it because I have overcame it. But I would have never admitted that shit during the time. And I still was like, I would be cool with the female, but it made me disgusted at him.
B, you got this disgusted look on your face.
I know, I get it though.
Why did you like that, bro?
I'm not disgusting. I'm just listening. I'm taking it in because
Yeah.
my sexual experiences don't expand that far. However,
Right.
I consider myself to be a very sensual person.
Would you
know?
do a threesome?
I don't know. I don't know.
You would do two guys though.
I don't know.
You would definitely do two
That's
guys.
just a crazy fantasy.
Would you? Yes.
That's a crazy fantasy.
I'm asking a question.
It depends.
On?
Like, I don't know. I haven't thought about it that deep yet.
And see, that's crazy because it's like you look at mine like, and I'm looking at yours like,
Yeah.
I don't want two niggas. You know what I'm saying? I think that's OD.
Two dogs on you.
Like,
I feel
that's
like that's more of a like my mentality of wanting to be in charge, right? Like for me, I like my man to be dominant, but at the same time, I feel like I'm kind of dominant myself. But there's different aspects. But like in a bedroom, I would prefer for my guy to be more dominant. You know, and certain things, you know, I would prefer for my guy to take charge. You know.
And see, that's probably why we have the difference in opinions because I'm more or less like
You're dominant.
I like to be dominant, but I can be submissive too. But I also have.
I think Scorpios are the most sexual sign.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
And my thing is like I can be submissive too, but I don't really like. I could go have sex without penetration, if that makes sense. So
No,
two
it does.
dicks.
You said if it makes sense.
Two-
That doesn't make sense.
And I feel like comes a time where you have to make a decision. Do you want to increase your body count or do you want to take care of your own urges? You know?
Of course.
There you
I
go.
feel that.
Now, go ahead. With me, again, like I said, I don't really care too much about penetration. I love clitoral stimulation. I love that. I prefer that over anything, and I can do that myself. I don't need a toy. Only time like I don't do toys like that. I rarely do. One time I had a toy, and
a mechanical toy.
Yeah, it got hot. It got really hot.
Inside you?
No, I don't put them inside me.
Oh, okay.
I never put them inside me. So if anything, it's clitoral stimulation.
Yeah.
But it also takes me a long time, whether it's another person or it's me, it takes me a long time to reach orgasm. I demand an orgasm. So I'm not going to don't play with me if you're not going to finish me. So I'm not going to, if it's taking me too long, like, I'm going to get mad if I have to stop. And when I had that toy and it started, like, getting hot, like...
So you couldn't be with a man that doesn't give you an orgasm?
No. I'm not going to commit to you. I would never do that.
You would cheat?
I wouldn't cheat because I'm not a cheater. So, with that being said, if I'm not a cheater, I would not commit to something that I know that I can't be with.
I feel that.
So, if I know that this sexual experience ain't getting me right...
Yeah.
Aside. Like, I could love you as a person. You
Yeah.
could be everything to me.
I feel
but
it.
if you cannot please me sexually, we're not doing anything.
What about you, B?
Sex, before I
I
let
agree
you
with
go,
that.
I want to say this, because I think people really need to understand. Sex is the purest form of energy. That is the closest you will be to anyone ever. So if you cannot please me sexually, where are we really going to go? We ain't going to nowhere, not with me.
I know you spoke about orgasms. Do you feel as if, an orgasm is necessarily needed
So
with
what?
sexual intercourse?
I
think you should not.
It's not needed for penetration, but it's better. Your juices get to flowing. You feeling good. You hella wet. If you get an orgasm before you have sex, trust me, it is the best. Okay? Men like to just go and just get to it.
Before you had sex, though, before penetration.
Before penetration.
Men like to what?
They like to just go ahead. Like, they just like, come on. And it's just like, wait a minute. Can I get right? Can I get right?
So you
I like foreplay. I love foreplay. I love it.
Respect.
Whether it's talking, touching, sucking, licking, whatever case may be, like that, I think that's what excites me the most about sex. Helps me reach the level of orgasm I want. And we could be done after that, really and truly.
I got you. That's real.
I feel that.
I really think penetration just gets the come out of me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's all. Because when it come out, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just get it out. It's just all the way. Like, it just, after that, you left breathless.
Hey, what about penis size? Does that matter?
No, I don't like big dicks anyway. Don't come with no
What do you
huge
consider
dick. Big to me is like, I mean, I've never really sized them up, but I think over 7 might be a little too much for me.
Use your arm length.
Arm length? Really?
Yeah, use your arm length from
like, this is, let me see. I think this might be good for me. I think this might be,
It does matter. Size does matter.
Size matter.
Yeah, it can't be no damn shrimp.
It can't be no shrimp. But if you average, I ain't gonna lie now. If you like this, and you got a nice little,
It's about
I could do something with it.
about
That girl do hit you. Now that girl did hit you right now. Cause I didn't have skinny and long.
Right. And this shit did not feel good.
But it's really how you work it too.
It's about
Because,
emotion.
but you ain't really got to do too much with me though. Cause I'm little like, but I got some meat on me, so you ain't really gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just go in there and do your thing, give your best performance, you might be all right. You know what I'm saying? Don't come half-assing.
Don't come half-assing. What's half-assing to you?
Half-assing, oh my God. Don't come like, you ever had somebody who like overdo it? Like they putting in work, but they ain't really doing too much.
Right.
Like they not really doing too much. they just putting in work. They quiet. Don't like. I like again foreplay. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? Talk to me, because I'm gonna talk that shit back. But it's like that. I think it's a mind thing. You know what I'm saying? So you got to, and then just have a little motion, have a little pattern with it. You know, do some tricks, something. But don't.
Yeah, tricks. B. What kind of tricks you talking about, shorty? I feel you though. I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Do a little something. Like, I don't want to do no average shit. We shouldn't be having boring sex. Like, we should be doing different shit. Just like you want me to do different shit. You don't want me to have the same position. You don't want me to suck you the same. You don't want me to, you know what I'm saying? You got to do different shit. Sex is an art. In reality. Master that shit.
But you have braces. You said suck somebody the same. How does that work?
Oh, these right here?
Yeah. Hey, you got a tongue ring. How does that work?
Well,
or should we say that?
My partner would not feel it.
Oh, word.
No, I don't. Again.
Okay.
Sucking dick is an art.
Oh, God.
Oral sex is an art.
Sex period is an art, like you said.
It really is. So, you know, you have to. You gotta do your thing.
This is the raws we get.
This is the raws we get. Then you gotta do your thing. You have to do your thing. You can't just. Some people just they just take it and they don't get into it.
Trust me, I know.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta become one with it.
Trust me, I know.
You know you gotta talk to it.
You gotta talk to
it. Oh my God, you just made me think of that scene from White Chicks. You know, talk about where they all sitting around or whatever in the hotel room, and he was like, you gotta just take it and look at it in its eye and just talk to it. Like,
yeah, exactly. That's what you do, and you have to give that combination. You know, you gotta give that combination what you want, and you gonna know because you're gonna know if you're doing it right. So if you know that you're doing something right. You just pay attention. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get into it.
Nah, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't need all that.
We good. Let everybody know where they can find y'all on social media. Where can they find y'all on social media?
You can find me Facebook, Rari Love, RARILOVE. Snapchat, Lovable Beauty, LOVABLE, Beauty, BEAUTI. And IG, I think I still can't really get
it's
that.
Like Rari Love 22. You tripping? You gotta get changes on together, man.
Like
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, you can find me on Instagram at Bianca_speaks, and you can find me on Facebook at Bianca Gibson. Also, check out my like page on Facebook, Bianca Speaks.
Okay then.
That's what it is. Hey, make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube. You know what I'm saying? YouTube, go search YurpTV 252. If you're watching this, it's either on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. Check us out. Yerp.
What you doing, Quasi? Shit. Huh. Working on my bankroll. Trying to flip it cause I'm tired of the same mode. Getting richer on these niggas, that's my main goal. That's my main goal.